Hello everybody and welcome back to Dirt Road Nation.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We're the Dirt Road Men. Man, that was good.
Ketchup is just a tomato smoothie.
You know, somebody started a Dirt Road Nation YouTube channel, which means we can't change the name of our YouTube channel to Dirt Road Nation.
Really?
Yeah, they called themselves some kind of radio show out of like Georgia or Alabama or some shit.
Probably fuck their cousins.
I thought we were gonna make friends and this motherfucker just... You know what?
Sweet home Alabama.
Message me and we'll meet you for a throwdown. For the name. We will refile an LLC if we lose that fight. Good luck, my guys. I think there's like 4 of them, by the way.
Okay. They don't see all the people behind the scenes.
We get Seth and Steve. That would be so unfair. The hardest part would be getting Steve to fight. Guy got kicked in the nuts twice before he did anything about it. You kicked me in the nuts once, I might kill your whole family. Like...
Anyway, what the hell are we doing today?
We are doing a video about why Irish whiskey is better than Scotch. I just thought I would piss off all our Scotch fans and not get shot this week. If you look at our channel review history, you'll realize that maybe we don't think that. But it's an inflammatory video title that got you to click this far. Anyway, let's call it clickbait, ladies and gents.
If you're still here.
Yeah, if you made it through us bullshitting about nothing to do with what we're talking about. Really what we're talking about, though, is what's different about Irish whiskey. Why should you try Irish whiskey? Here's my number one recommendation. Before you even get into this list, because I didn't really put it in one because it is all kind of tied together, except maybe number 4. If you don't think you like whiskey, I don't know how you got here, but if you don't, start trying different Irish whiskeys. I would recommend starting with the Tullamore Dew apple cider cask finish.
Yes.
Because that's about as mellow as it can get. I don't think I've given that whiskey to anyone that didn't like it. Myself included.
Yeah, it's fucking solid.
But it's also like super mellow. Flavored whiskeys are also a good place to start, but then once you get into real whiskeys, Irish whiskey is a good way to go. And I really think these kind of encapsulate that as a way to present that to you. Would you like to read the first one?
Yeah. Do you like shortbread cookies?
Because you're going to be tasting a shitload of it.
Yeah, because you're going to be tasting a shitload of it. That's like the biggest, mainest, primary flavor on Irish whiskeys is shortbread cookies and butter.
Yeah, you were in bourbon, for example, you were guaranteed to get like 1 of 4 notes in every bourbon you try. Sometimes you'll get all 4, most of the time you'll get like 2 out of 4. But you will get 1 of 4 notes in bourbon. And I'm not going to get into that right here, we'll do that in our own separate video. But shortbread cookies and butter is like almost all Irish whiskey. The only exception I've ever found is the one right in front of me. That was cool. I should do that more often. Which is Connemara 12. And it is a peated single malt Irish whiskey. But even on the nose, I still found that shortbread cookie. I assume that has something to do with the copper pot still and the fact that we'll get into that in a minute. Because, number 2, Irish whiskey tends to be more towards what people describe as smooth. This is part of the reason a lot of people really gravitate towards it. You'll find Jameson in almost every bar. A lot of people will say Jameson is like the smoothest whiskey out there. Irish whiskey is a good starting point because it is one of the most approachable. I assume that this is because the Irish probably drink more than any other culture, and they just wanted to be able to drink this shit like water.
With their children.
Yes. So, I need my phone to shut up. Anyway, I don't know how many times I've thrown my phone in the course of filming. It doesn't even have a screen protector anymore because I've broke it so many times.
Wow.
Anyway, it's triple distilled most of the time. But again, exception. The two most popular Irish whiskies, Jameson and Tullamore Dew, are triple distilled, and that tends to make them lighter, friendlier, just all around more approachable. What a lot of people would describe as smooth. So if you're really looking for a smooth, drinkable whiskey, Irish whiskey is a good place to start.
The whiskey's name and origin is about 99% of the time going to be actually from Ireland.
Not the whiskey. Whiskey in general's
Oh.
name and whiskey's name was derived over centuries from the term Uscabitha. I pronounced that probably incorrectly, which is a Gaelic term for water of life, which eventually we'll say got distilled into the word whiskey.
Oh.
Most people concede that whiskey was invented in Ireland. And since I kind of reread your point there, would you like to do point number 4?
Because fuck the British.
And you don't like Scotch anyway.
Okay.
Granted, if you don't like Scotch and you're wanting to get into whiskey, Irish whiskey is a definite difference worth trying. We put in fuck the British because if you're not familiar, the
Fuck the
IRA is not exactly a big fan of the UK/Britain. And if you're sympathetic to their cause,
Fuck you.
hi.
Wait,
If you're not sympathetic to the IRA's cause, their
I
whole game is they want Ireland to be independent of Britain.
I misunderstood what you were saying.
I was going to say, your hat basically symbolizes the same thing.
I was saying fuck the British.
Yeah, that. Except Winston Churchill, he was cool. There are a couple others, but
Yeah.
by and large.
Fuck them.
Also, there's a guy still trying to get me some Cuban cigars. We'll give an exemption for him. Even though he thought Biden was a right-wing guy.
Fuck him too.
You know what? Sorry, Jack. I'm not kidding. He ain't here anyway. But if you haven't gathered, what we're doing is we're going through the different types and styles of whiskey and explaining to you what's different about them, so that if you're just getting into whiskey, you should really check these out and see which one sounds like it appeals to you more. Irish whiskey, with the exception of Connemara, is going to be generally light and approachable, and a great way to kind of introduce yourself into the world and start learning how to pick notes out around the alcohol.
You know what a really good way to do that is?
Are you about to crash test somebody? What?
By fucking the British.
I can't even think of a hot British chick right now. Anyway, I was gonna make a joke about like I could do that, but no.
Yeah.
All right. Any other bullshit you wanna? You totally derailed me.
I'm sorry. Go.
Nothing else you want to add?
Nope.
Well, that is our small little thing that tells you why you might want to try Irish whiskey. If you made it through this video, given how it started, and it did, good on you guys. Till we see you again, I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, drop us a comment, and check out our Facebook page for daily updates.